We're back. Okay, so you know how I said that I would, take the time to build ratio? Well, I didn't do that. Sorry.
Porter loves to sing will never have bad fortune. You wanna be as fortunate as me? Come and sing with me! Are you too afraid of my fortune? I have the game console. I just need to get back to the great tree. Bye-bye, Chirp.
Oh, a friend. Hello, friend. Hello? Deadline. Yeah, I don't like deadlines either. There we go. I do like these puzzles. Awaken. What deadline's coming up rushing for again? I can't remember. Forget it. I'll just be that important. Da 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 da. Oop.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
Can you convince them to let us in? It's pretty impressive.
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
Okay.
Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation.
Okay.
View here is great, right? We can see everything from here,
Can we?
including Clocky.
Okay.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
I really feel the bendy
In the
vibes
animation,
in this.
He's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Astana?
Is
It was a
Gallagher
monumental war for
who
freedom.
Hanu was based off of?
Hanunu fought alongside a motley
Hanunu?
crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several
I'm not gonna lie,
centuries?
I assumed he was like
I'm
hundreds
not
of years
sure,
old.
but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
The Dread Poet Robbers!
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
I saw
no
those.
way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Astana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the Father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children.
Ah.
But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
Huh. What makes you say
What
that?
did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all.
Okay.
Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us
The
up.
color of his back is interesting.
Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. we were branded traitors of the Harmony,
Wow.
even though the true traitors were someone else.
It's because
While they
family
continue to
sucks.
praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame.
Wow.
Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
Who else is here? Mr. Beast?
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Ho-ho! Yeah, what if it's an organization? What if it's not a person?
Well,
That's
that's
just
one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking. If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many.
Seldom are there ever.
I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all.
We'll take the barks.
Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you.
Gamba.
How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
All of it.
Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else. Probably within the Oak family.
Oh, we do get to do everything.
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
You're really into Clocky, huh?
They're voiced by the same
He's
person,
just
we'd
a
expect.
fictional character, not a real person.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
What do you mean? He's right there!
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
How does, like, sending messages from here into the real world work? Like, that's what I want to know. Mr. Yang, our investigation here has come to an end. How's progress on your end? Not too bad. The Galaxy Ranger and I agree that the family might be hiding something extremely important. We're now headed to the Dew Light Pavilion.
Acheron, huh? Didn't Aventurine say she was dangerous?
I confirmed that she's on our side. Don't worry. Please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as I find anything. Alright. Oh? Oh, I wasn't expecting this to be a thing.
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dew Light Pavilion.
Right, it's this place.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded
That's because I cleared everything out here the first time
Let's
around.
see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
If one wakes at midnight. Oh yeah, she hits with the... She... It is kind of funny how she was. Hey, these are not how the statues were. This is not how I left them. Just saying. I do have Acheron and Welt too, but I have not had either of them built.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant
It's a
in
pretty
sight.
sight.
Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Then in a moment her breath became imperceptible.
Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Okay, I was about to say, is that her actual technique? During exploration, using Acheron's technique will hit normal enemies, will instantly defeat them without entering combat. When the technique does not hit an enemy, no technique points are amazing. Listen. Seeing if you can it'll actually let you go through here. Let's just keep going.
Stream forth. Gleam
Oh, what?
blades.
Damn. Just the one. Frick.
The model in the sand pit.
Huh.
It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family used that model for discussing important matters. The footprints here are different from the rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
What? Never. I guess we'll just keep going.
Can you identify the people who left these footprints?
Wow, we left footprints.
Well, there's a unique pattern here. Flamboyant, even. And judging by the size, I'd say these were men's shoes. If I'm right, it could be the IPC ambassador.
They look so
Aventurine.
small.
Aventurine. What about the other set?
It looks like they were walking side by side as opposed to one behind the other, so the second individual is likely equal in status to Aventurine.
Or they're just very good
The
friends.
IPC is eager to reclaim Penacony, so their presence here is not unexpected.
There's a bunch of them. I didn't realize. Apparently was so interested in killing everything, I didn't freaking notice.
Stream forth. Gleam gold blades. While there aren't any people in this mansion, they've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Freaking think that's hilarious still. I forgot to change my party.
This is where it ends. Destined for oblivion.
I'll see you off. Here is thunder.
Let's see what this is like.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Is there actually supposed to be some form of, like, rhythm to do
Let's
that?
settle this. Let's make it quick.
There's a flower on it.
It's pitiless.
Pioneer Drivers are dead. 4-piece crit rate and crit damage boost effect. Okay. Gains 1 point of Slash Dream, inflicts 1 stack of Crimson Knot on a single enemy, dealing lightning damage to this target as well as minor lightning damage to adjacent target. Deals 3 hits of minor lightning damage to a single enemy. If Crimson Knot is removed from the target, then deals minor lightning damage to all enemies. Okay. Finally deals 1 hit of lightning damage to all enemies and removes all Crimson Knots. Okay. So we gotta stack it. The ultimate can be activated. During the ultimate, reduces enemy's toughness. Okay. Attacks the enemy at the start of each wave, gains quadrivalent ascendance, dealing lightning damage to all enemies and reducing toughness regardless of enemy types. If attacking a normal enemy, immediately defeats them without entering combat. Yeah. Alright.
Still waters of oblivion.
Trifling.
That it again already?
You chose the
No,
wrong enemy.
just-
Let's go.
Destined for oblivion.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder. Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return! Let's...
Still waters of oblivion.
Let's make it quick. Conflict is pitiless.
Look, it dropped something.
Good.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seeing these two on screen makes me so
Seems like
happy.
the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Okay, hear me out though. Just to wait. I wanted to make another team. Never mind. I just, garbage. Oh. We were there before. I don't remember. Can we see it? Nope. No, well, there's somebody else looking after him. Okay. Oh, figure that.
I commend.
No one here either.
Just I would like.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Racist. Man.
Seek, and you will
If you
find.
didn't know she was Nihility from her character, you could definitely tell about blanking everything. Huh. These are glowy glowy. I would like to take a look at them. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Delight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but the approaching Termini Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first, I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time, and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations, using my idle time out of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe can be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is playing the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress, or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads, while also prioritizing your own safety. You're the only true family member I have left. There is another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the memory zone meme death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. I don't like the sounds in the background. I realize it's just her, but still. I have collected more clues, and I am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmy Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Oh yeah! We investigated death, alright. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you're free. I brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant mole pudding tarts from Marilon's, wild strawberries from Aconiaco, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy, and almond meringue cream cracknels from Medicea. Don't forget to enjoy them. May sheep be with us. Your sister, Robin.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us.
Yeah, soon, yeah.
I remember hearing something unusual in her voice, and now it seems I was right.
Robin believed
Are they
it
both
was because
emanators?
the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable
So there's an
strength.
emanator preservation, potentially
That would
harmony,
explain
and
why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Ansorel, a male Hellovian, was dragged into the sea by an unknown meme while... I can't. I hate how they're all called memes. I can't take it seriously. While sunbathing at the beach in the moment of oasis. Subsequent search and rescue operations proved unsuccessful. Excuse me. Note, this was the first case. Can't tell if anything is wrong. Insufficient investigation. Mori, a male from Xianzhou, entered a spheroid in golden hour and mysteriously disappeared while the spheroid was bouncing in air. Later examination showed no signs of forced entry or exit in the spheroid. Note, it seems the culprit can ignore physical barriers. Conventional investigation methods feasible? Someone that has good control over memory particle? What was it? Memoria. That was it. I don't see the Garden of Recollection doing this, but anyway. Amaka, a female human, participated in a talent show at the moment of scorched sand, but accidentally fell off the stage before the judges turned around and disappeared in the shadows below. The footage of that episode of the show has been deleted. The culprit is swift and skilled at disguises. Caution is advised. It's a Pepeshi! I'm kidding. Weber, a male Pepeshi, fell down when entering his office on payday in Gilded Hour, and was killed by an unknown meme that suddenly appeared. The memories of witnesses have been processed. Preferring to attack wounded or vulnerable individuals? Uncertain. Maybe taking orders from someone else. Chemet, a male Pepeshi, was taken away while flipping over a card at a casino in the Moment of Stars. The casino staff has dealt with the aftermath of the incident. Flipping a card. Interesting. Something that needs to be revealed? Deckham, a male human, jumped into the ocean of dream bubbles in Blue Hour in an attempt to impress his girlfriend, but got entangled by an unknown meme under the sea and drowned. His girlfriend's memories have been processed, but the outcomes are not satisfactory. Further investigation from the motivators may be necessary. Note, most cases are related to the ocean. Could this be a breakthrough? Additional note, scratch that. After checking, only 2 cases related to the ocean. Kaixia, a female Foxian, was engulfed by an unknown meme while playing dreamy slots in Golden Hour. The incident caused a huge commotion at the spot. The memories of most witnesses have been processed. Note, could it be the Sweet Dreams Troop? Does it have the ability to imitate and learn? Multiple culprits? There's likely a mastermind behind the scenes. Kambega, a male bloodhound, was attacked by an unknown meme before his shift change in the Moment of Serenity, resulting in his death after a fight. Security measures have been enhanced in the prison area. No notable details in this case. Need to ask the Bloodhound family to strengthen defenses in the prison and other facilities. Janet, a female human, disappeared while visiting the film history gallery at the museum at the Moment of Saul. She was drawn toward a mysterious sound calling to her and walked into the screen, vanishing without a trace. The site has been cordoned off. This is the only case where the culprit demonstrated speech ability. Further verification is required to determine if this is a false claim. Monk, a male Intellitron, was attacked while placing his newly purchased high-grade vision sensor in the auction at the Moment of Dusk. Vision sensor, noteworthy. Annette, a female Pepeshi, vanished while touching up her makeup in the bathroom before the graduation ceremony at the Paperfold Academy in the Moment of Saul. She was caught by a meme into a mirror and disappeared. Witnessed by a teacher at the scene. Mirror, noteworthy. Current hypothesis is related to sight. Chloe, a female Intellitron, was attacked by a meme and disappeared when she blew out the candles during her birthday celebration with her friends in Blue Hour. All witnesses are currently receiving treatment from motivators. More attacks occurred in the dark or dim environments. Is sight really a trigger? Carissa, a female Hellovian, was harassed by a fervent fan backstage before her performance in the Moment of Scorched Sand and was subsequently abducted by a meme during her escape. Bloodhound family has apprehended the fan. Abducted? Keep a lookout for this fervent fan. Dorian, a male human, took a nap before the end of his shift at the moment of daybreak without telling his managers and was abducted by an unknown meme hiding under a chair. Emergency intervention was provided, and production of the factory was resumed as usual. Taking a nap, plus consider discussing with the Alfalfa family about increased vacation time and additional breaks for workers. Oh, nice. Marlowe, a male human, disappeared after being involved in a car accident in Golden Hour. Wow. Witnesses reported presence of an eerie meme who fled underground at the scene of the accident. This is a genuine case of death. The meme must be connected to concepts such as death and murder. This list comprises over 100 cases related to the memory meme, death. Memozone meme, death. However, the author of the list seems to still struggle with figuring out the pattern.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
I feel like if I took my time with Penacony and did all the side quests and talked to everybody prior to this,
light cone
maybe it felt better.
is securely guarded. It must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
And a good question.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
Okay, now we can look at these. Let's take a look at the single. Let's stacks first. Esteemed head of the Oak family, the investigation into all the suspects involved in the death case has been concluded. The findings are summarized below for your review. Respectfully yours, Esme Draught. Attachment. Ryan, a general staff from the Oak family, short gray hair, leading a laid-back lifestyle, often caught slacking off at work. Percy, a diplomatic clerk from the Oak family, dark curly hair, suffering from severe OCD, unable to work until his tie is tied and checked 5 times. Reshi, a diplomatic clerk from the Oak family, long gray hair, devoted fan of clocky, exhibits a preference for the clock element in almost all aspects of life. Okay, I was gonna say, like, dude, all these people have gray hair, and then the next one has red. Okay. Connor, a professor at Paperfold Academy, short red hair, rumored by students to be an enigmatic figure due to his unkempt appearance. Doriani, a professor at the Paperfold Academy, short gray hair, known among students for bringing cigarettes to class instead of textbooks. Pururu, a researcher from the Nightingale family, long blonde hair, known for being obsessed with soda and having the research lab's trash can filled with empty drink cans. Wow. Benny, a dreamscape producer from the Nightingale family, curly brown hair, frail and thin, exhibiting an almost fanatical affection for dream construction. Maureen, a dream weaver from the Nightingale family, short gray hair, standard stature for perpetually adults. Possesses a collector's fetish, particularly fond of mugs and jugs. Sir Whittaker, the head of the Nightingale family, short black hair distinguished by his rare orange pupils. Huh. I really need to pee. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay. Pat, a renowned actor from the Iris family. Short gray hair, featured in numerous classic films and TV shows, known for his distinctive thigh band. Huh. Borage, an actor from the Iris family, short black hair, frequently cast in gangster-themed films, widely acclaimed for his performance in close-quarters combat scenes. Wouldn't it be funny if all these people were, like, targeted because they were putting together, like, a stage performance, and they were literally just abducting all these people who would fit the cast or something? Nader, a drinksmith from the Iris family, short blonde hair, enjoying a good reputation among tourists for his engaging conversations. Carrie, an actress from the Iris family, long pale hair, known for cross-dressing in films to play suit clad male protagonist. Affectionately called by her fans as the Grey Beauty. Nice. Brendan, a guard from the Bloodhound family. Short brown hair, awarded a medallion for rescuing 10 stranded tourists in an incident caused by a meme. Carter, a security officer from the Bloodhound family. Short blonde hair, small stature, often spending his leisure time at the casinos in the Moment of Stars. Woolsey, the captain of Bloodhound Guardians. Oh. Short blonde hair, a stocky man bearing several scars from previous encounters with memes. Alomu, a detective from the Bloodhound family. Short black hair, known for his unkempt stubble and excellent undercover work and investigations within underground gangs. Karina, an agent from the Bloodhound family. Long gray hair, nicknamed Fireball by underground gangs due to her tendency to wear all red attire while enforcing the law. Melanie, a reporter from the Alfalfa family. Short blonde hair, standard peppery stature, exhibiting a mental age beyond her actual years. Gabe, a gambling agent from the Alfalfa family. Short black hair, standard peppery stature, used to enjoy a candy before gambling starts. Lothric, a hotel butler from the Alfalfa family. Dark curly hair, tall stature, possessing a sense of humor that attracts numerous VIP customers. Lester, an auction trader from the Alfalfa family. Gray curly hair, medium stature, regular indulging in a dream, joy, special after work. Nagi, a project manager from the Alfalfa family. Long blonde hair, a shorter than average peppery, maintaining a calm demeanor that was generated a lot of remedy for the family. There are a total of 52 suspects on the list, followed by Sunday's note. Maybe there's a common thread among them. I have reached a conclusion. Oh.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics...
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
To Sunday. I have been informed about Robin, and I would like to express my deepest condolences. However, I must remind you that you now hold the position of not only her elder brother, but also the head of the Oak family. Your every action has implications for all of Penacony. As Penacony is going through a critical period, it is crucial that you do not allow your hatred to cloud your judgment, and be cautious not to engage in activities that others can use against you as leverage. I heard that you are planning to dedicate a certain amount of time and resources to find Death. Such action does not serve the best interests of the family as a whole, and I strongly advise you to reconsider it to avoid potential impeachments of other family heads. From other family heads. Huh. While you are convinced that Death is connected to the Watchmaker, I have met that Watchmaker many times long before the Master adopted you. The Dream Master adopted you and your sister. I have never found any evidence linking him to that memory zone meme. Now that you are the head of the Oak family, it is essential that you assess the situation objectively and consider the bigger picture. It is unwise to allocate all of Penacony's resources and manpower for the sake of a personal vendetta, as this would bring dishonor to the Great One. The Charmony Festival is on the horizon, and the Watchmaker's guests are all barely holding back their own agendas. Neither you nor I could face the severe consequences of Dominicus's arrival is delayed. Therefore, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities as the head of the Oak family, focusing only on the festival and avoiding any interference from external sources. In addition, we must not neglect the honored guests invited by the Watchmaker, as mishandling this matter could lead to diplomatic conflicts with other major factions, involving us in disputes that could have been avoided. As your elder, I hope you comprehend the gravity of the situation and handle it appropriately. As for the matter of Robin, there would be time to pursue it once the festival concludes. Whoo! But then the dude could get away! By then, I will provide you with the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I have heard rumors that the Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities. I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old Odie.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
Whoopsie-doo.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's
I love
approaching.
how Welt was ready to go and come in here guns
I
blazing.
don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang.
Wow.
And
He made it all the way in
Acheron?
here.
the Galaxy Ranger.
Look at that
Our
cat face.
apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
Why the frick wouldn't he?
While the truth remains
And how
a
would you know
mystery,
this?
I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago.
How nice.
However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
You and friends. I was gonna say, we're gonna go into Mr. Avon's story now, aren't we?
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud
I
case
see.
has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second
So that's how we
Kataka
got the
Abjin
name, huh?
extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit.
Do you wonder why?
As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
I wasn't expecting that to be her voice, but alright.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master, Yet, you went and killed that man anyway.
Why shouldn't he?
No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Do it.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains.
Ooh.
Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
I like her jade necklace.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go. Pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas. Lowly gambler.
I'm gonna say, bro, the harmony is really nailing in you.
What? 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 Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next?
That'd be funny.
Why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing?
A Pepeshi.
Just a Pepeshi? No. A child. I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey, kid. You okay?
Oh, he's so nice.
Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister?
Oh, frick.
You don't look well.
Your eyes. Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
I would love to know
They're
how
in that
he's feeling.
amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
You know, I don't like kids, but he is absolutely precious.
Those eyes. And Mama Thunk. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Let's settle this.
This is our chance.
Conflict is pitiless.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Let's go.
Here is thunder.
Wow, that's what they do. They usually die before I figure that out.
Hedge your bets.
I'll see you off.
Those eyes. And Mama Thunk. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.